How's it going, everybody? I'm Josh from Elder Drunken Highlander, and I am on another cEDH tournament adventure. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's another vlog. I'm doing this one solo, so I've elaborately set up my phone to record video of me while I'm in the car because I forgot to record it before leaving in typical Elder Drunken Highlander fashion. So, yeah, this is probably the weirdest vlog intro yet. You're welcome. We're on our way to Ship Arena's battle for the Volcanic Island event. I'm super excited for this because if I get a Volcanic Island, that's one step closer to being able to play Brawl and Shabraz at Ship Arena. I'm also going to see a bunch of my friends there. Kai and Billy are going to be there, so that's going to be super exciting. And also a bunch of other people who are regulars now in the vlog, I guess, from the Ship crew, who are just fantastic friends, and I'm really excited to hang out with them again. So even if I scrub out, even if I don't play well, I'm still gonna have a great time. It's gonna be super, super fun. So I'm very excited for this event. Let's get to it. Oh, my deck, by the way, I'm playing Tana Malcolm. So that's the only deck I can play for Ship because again, it's 5 proxies and I only have enough cards for Tana Malcolm. So we'll see how it goes this time around with playing. I'm not on Cradle because I had to cut that because I don't have enough reserveless cards, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we're gonna do great. I think we're gonna absolutely crush it this event. We're here, we're at Ship, we've arrived. The drive was pretty simple. Not a lot of people are here yet besides Ash Ketchum and his Halucha. Oh really? That's hilarious. Are you as tall as Are you as tall as Halucha or Pikachu? Billy's as tall as Pikachu. Check out the pod. This is gonna be a fun game. Round 1 is underway, and we are getting started.
See that? YouTube? That's a clipboard in the brain.
All right, so that's the end of round 1, and I lost. It was a crazy game, though. I had Birds of Paradise, 2 lands, and a Glenhorn Buccaneer in my opening hand, and honestly, I didn't look too much past that. Maybe I should have. I couldn't get there turn 3 because literally everybody had a Crom or something on the battlefield, so no good attacks for Malcolm, which means that I didn't have exact C's for the mana on turn 3. Turn 4, there was a bunch more bullshit that got played, and I never had it. And then just every turn after that, I would get stopped. My Glinthorn got countered with a Force of Will. I tried to dual caster Mage a Reanimate to get it back. That got offered, so couldn't do it. I got swatted, so I couldn't do that. And it just never worked out. I never had enough mana for Birthing Pod line in my hand. I had enough mana for the dual caster Twin Flame off of Spellseeker, but not enough to protect it, so I couldn't go for that. It just didn't quite work out. So we're gonna try and do it in round 2. We're gonna try and get there in round 2. We'll see how we do. Alright, Amar just killed me with mono white stacks. There's 35 minutes left in the round, so suck it, all the people who say you can't bring stack stacks to tournaments and win. I died to more or less combat damage. I died to a last chance, but I was dead on board to combat damage. So yeah, that was a triple stacks pod, and it was the fastest game I've played so far today. The other one almost went to time. Crazy stuff. Really, really fun game. Shout out to my opponents for playing that super well. It was a puzzle the entire time. A puzzle that I could not solve. I got turn 1 Malcolm, and then Deafening Silence, no, Stony Silence came down turn 2. Then there's a Rule of Law, and 7 mana Elish Norn, and a Hushbringer, and a Grafdigger's Cage, and a Giant Magistrate, and there's no way. There was no way I was gonna win.
So I got to be the last one alive just because I posed no threat that entire game. What a fun one though, super fun times. Let's do round 3. It's the fabled mid-tournament food run, ladies and gentlemen. How'd you do, Billy?
I lost both my games.
Me too, me too. GOAT status.
Woo!
Hell yeah, 0-2 game. We're all 0-2? This is like the point where if you're like only here for the playing for prizes, you drop, but fuck that.
No, you 0-3 is where you drop.
Is it 5 rounds now?
Yeah, it's 5 rounds.
It's 5 rounds. Last time it was 4 rounds.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
58 people, so.
Oh, okay. So last time I was here, it was 4 rounds and then cut to top 4. And I was kind of sad because I was like 5th or something like that. Now it's 5 rounds, cut to top 16. So, or 4 rounds, cut to top 4. Yeah. So now it's 5 rounds, cut to top 16. That's way better. We love that. You know what I think my favorite thing about Command Tower tournament software is? Just because you can check your phone and see when your round gets posted, you don't have to listen for announcements, you don't have to scroll through a chat or anything like that. You can literally just pull up on your phone and see a timer and then close your phone, and when you open it up again, it'll open up to the Command Tower website with the timer and how much is left in the round. Everyone can just chill out outside. It's beautiful out, and we're just chatting and vibing outside the shop because we can just check our phone when the round starts. We don't need to know. That's the end of round 3. I finally got one. It was Winota and Tayam again, and Bruce Gracios. And I punted a turn 2 in like a dummy because I didn't look at the board before firing off my tutor for Glint. But we recovered, and thanks to a Magus of the Moon, I guess. Did the Magus of the Moon actually stop you from interacting at all? No, okay. So not thanks to me. Despite a Magus of the Moon, we got there with a finale on turn 4. Yeah, it was a great game. Well played, everybody. It's Billy in the streets. Billy, how'd you do today?
I won this one.
Okay, so you're also 1 and 2.
I am 1-2 gang.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
You're playing Kinnan, right?
Playing Big Flips Kinnan.
Big Flips?
Yeah. It's about the friends we made along the way. Is really what it's about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I looked at your deck list and I saw Glen Alondra Archmage.
Mm-hmm.
Why? So round 4 just ended, and I was up against Billy, and I clinched it. I won, which is great because I have a wicked headache that suddenly sprung up after taking that nap. So probably from napping like a gremlin shaped.
Yeah.
So there's about 69 minutes left in the round. Nice, and we're gonna go take this Aleve that Dad gave me and get better. Well played by my opponents. Their containment priests Billy. So he couldn't do Kinnan stuff, which is really funny. But then Billy put in Phyrexian Metamorph from Kinnan as an artifact, which was also really funny. So that was really cool. Just a cool game. I'm gonna go heal. So the end of round 4 is going on right now. I need one more win to make it into top 16. We'll see if I get there. It's an intense field here. This is quite the mid-range meta, the mid-range mountain as people have been calling it. It's a lot of mid-range creature decks, which Tana Malcolm's not super great into. I really wish that I could have borrowed some cards ahead of time and planned better and played Brawl and Shabazz, because I think that deck would have been a lot better in this meta. It would have been a much better choice. I'm feeling much better after the last round. I got my Advil, I rallied. Billy and I went out and got some tea and some food, and I'm feeling much better. Hopefully I can win this one and lock myself in top 16. If not, I get to go eat sushi. So either way, I think that's a win. What an amazing event this has been. It's been packed, and everybody here has been in such good spirits.
Wow, insane, bro.
This is like his 4th attempt at this turn. This is just actually one of the dumbest games of cEDH I've ever seen. Just straight up. 3 Ristic Studies, 2 Fairy Masterminds, a Coma and a Wandering Archaic. Jorman's tried to win like 7 times. We've seen like 4 infinite mana combos from over here. I've been playing Control. It's been a time. Wow. What a game! What a game. That was one of the most intense cEDH games I've ever played in my life. The Thrasios Timna player going first, just tried to win, what 4 times?
I lost track.
Yeah. Jorman, too many times. Jorman tried to win like 18 times. Kinnan player had Coma and a Wandering Archaic. I got my Malcolm turn 1 Pyroblasted and still was able to recover really easily. It was a nutty game. Nutty things occurred. Nutty things went down. The game ended up ending where I go for win on my turn. The Kinnan player sacrifices all his Coma coils to stop me from getting there, which is like, you know, fair. I was gonna win. So I can't do anything on my turn. I get super stopped. And then the Thrasios player tries to do stuff in his turn, but before he can do that, Jorman overloads a Cyclonic Rift. So he has to recast all his rocks. He's not able to try and win. Jorman goes to his turn, doesn't have like a direct win line in hand because most of his stuff is exiled to a Taming Pack. So what does he do? He plays a bunch of blue permanents and manually fasts Oracles with 7 cards left in his library and 7 Devotion on the battlefield. It was insane. It was insanity. So super well played. We thought about intentionally drawing that match, but after looking at the math, if we had done that, none of us would have made it in the top 16. So good thing we didn't do that. Well played to everybody in that pod, and especially well played to Jorman for the crazy win. Crazy, crazy stuff. Good luck to the top 16. All right, you might notice I'm in a car. That's because Billy's taking me to get sushi, and that
stole a car.
Yeah, he did. He stole a car, and what that also means is we're no longer in the tournament. All 3 of us have scrubbed out. We scrubbed. I guess we didn't scrub. We did okay.
Oh, I scrubbed.
I went 2 and 3. I died to probably one of the coolest wins I've ever seen in tournament Magic ever. So that was kind of sick, and I'm really proud of myself. I just literally could not have won that. I got my turn 1 Malcolm got fucking Pyroblasted. I was able to still Time Twister. On a mulligan to 4 going last. I was still able to Time Twister and get some stuff going. And then I finally get to like a point where I can win again after playing a Fairy Mastermind and a Ristic Study and drawing a bunch of cards. And every single one of my lands gets tapped by Coma. Like, what are you gonna do about that? And even then, I was still able to attempt to win there and just got stopped by an overloaded Cyclonic Rift. So you know, it is what it is. You can't win them all. Is how it goes. High variance games, you know.
Yeah, just like getting into your game 4.
Game 4. Yeah. Also, on the same token, sometimes you just get the nuts and you draw all the cards you want. Overall, just a great event. I love going to the Ripper Ship events. It's such a fucking fun shop. I love the people who go to all the tournaments, and the games are high quality. Not to rip on Mox Masters, but that was running at the same time as today, and I've entered both of these tournaments now, Mox Masters and Rip and Ship. Last I played Mox Masters, and the last 2 times I played Rip and Ship, I think the Rip and Ship player quality has been significantly higher. Do you agree, Billy?
100%.
Yeah, the Rip players, they just practice a lot. They jam a ton, and they're the type of people who'd be doing well at Mox Masters if they weren't already doing this tournament. So that's something to consider if you want to play some good-ass games of cEDH. Rip and Ship is a great shop. I'll be coming back. You'll be seeing another one of these vlogs at the shop in a bit. Yeah. We're gonna go pig out on all-you-can-eat sushi and then come back and see how everybody did in the top 16. I'm rooting for Jorman. I hope he gets it, just because he deserves it. And also, Jason, the prodigy, is in there too, so I'm rooting for him as well. One of them's got to take it. We'll see how they go. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can like our videos and leave comments, and click on our links in the bottom to look at our social media, and stay janky, my friends. Oh, I forgot. Tournament MVP, Fairy Mastermind. That card's the real deal. That card's awesome. Showed up in almost every single one of my games. Just draws fucking tons of cards. I can't talk. It's tiring. Goodbye.